My name's Noah Wright, and I'll be talking to you today about which one benefits more, being a giver, a taker, or a matcher. A giver, you see givers usually giving more than they take in. How can you identify a giver? They simply want to help others. They trust people up front, assuming the best. They believe in abundance. The saying of being a giver is, "If I win, you win too. We all can win together." Um, they give expecting nothing in return. By giving generously in time, advice, efforts, and they seem to enlarge the pie for everyone. People copy their generous behaviors and pay it forward. The second example is a taker. A taker simply likes to get more than they give. How can you identify someone being a taker? They are very self-focused because they expect others to act selfish too. They believe that the world is a competitive dog-eat-dog type place. The saying of a taker, "If I win, you lose." If they give, they do so strategically. They believe that the pie is fixed, so if they get a piece, they better get the largest piece of it. The third example I'm giving you is being a matcher. A matcher, they just prefer balance. They value fairness and equality. Uh, they just simply expect to give as much as they take. And if they give, they expect a favor in return sooner or later. So, what do recruiters look for when recruiting employees? Well, sometimes they're looking for givers, takers, or matchers. It just honestly depends on the company. Some companies are just looking for givers because they see them as very generous people. They think the person is very generous by just wanting to help out the company and also the community. They don't really expect much in return. Um, and then some companies like to hire takers. They want that person to be very competitive, and they want that person to think they want to be on top, and they want to grow throughout the company and eventually work their way up to the maybe being the president of a company or CEO. But then some companies just want to hire matchers. They want a little bit of both. They expect the person to give as much as they take in. So it honestly just depends on the company. Lastly, I would like to talk to you about the advantages of each of these extremes. First off, being a giver, everyone sees you as being a very generous person, and actually, almost every successful leader is usually a giver. And then a taker, really, there's not many advantages except for being hired by a company that wants you to be very competitive. Because no one really wants to be around a taker because they don't see you as giving things back. But if you do give back, they see it as being in a very small proportion. And then matchers, really, I mean, there's a couple of advantages of being a matcher. I mean, you fit in because most people in the workplace are matchers. So you give just as much as you take in. So people see you as kind of just a leveled out person. But to me, I see a giver as being the most important because of just being a successful leader. So I hope you have enjoyed this presentation today, and thank you.